Hello and welcome to episode 4 of 7 days, 7 VRs. A tag that was started by Y at on the Cusp Tarot. A really great initiative. Today it's time for what's it called? 13 questions just for fun or something like that. It's by Denise at Whispers of 3 at any rate. So I'll just get it. Sometimes I just sort of stumble over my tongue, especially when I try to speak English. But what I was going to say was that I'll just get started. Question number 1. Are you in or out of the broom closet? I'm out-ish. I mean, these videos are here for anyone to see. And I've noticed that some family members at least do. So, you know. It's not something that I talk openly about. But most people would realize, because I have weird things all over my house. You would have to be blind and stupid in order to not realize that there's something spiritual or witchy or pagany going on. I mean, I have a huge altar in my bedroom. So, yeah, I guess I'm out. Favorite tree? I can't say I have a favorite tree. I like all trees. Favorite seal or symbol? Drawing a blank. I can't think of any symbols right now. I'm sure I have one. Like, you know, when I finish this video and I go and do something else and I'll see a symbol somewhere and I will say, oh yeah, of course. But sorry, I don't know right now. Full moon or new moon? I love the full moon. It's beautiful. It makes me happy to see it. If you were to become famous for something, what would it be? I would like it if it was because I did something that's sort of contributed to humanity in some way. Like I did, you know, like I did something good that made the world a better place. But I don't really know what that would be. The more likely scenario is that I rant on Facebook. I don't think I've published any rants yet. I'm trying to avoid it, and it's hard to avoid. My very first crystal. I bought several crystals at the same time. The first time I bought crystals, because I decided that I needed to go out and buy some crystals. And I don't remember exactly which ones. There was some rose quartz, there was some hematite, there was some tiger's eye, and some other ones. I spent a lot of time choosing which ones I thought I would, you know, need the most, or like which ones would be most useful for me in the situation I was in at that time. Favorite bug or critter? Do bats count as critters? I'm not really sure, like, what the definition of critter is. Is it like just bugs too, or is it like other things too? I like bats or toads. Are toads critters? I know they're not bugs, but critters. I'd say bats or toads. If those are not critters, I'm sorry. Do you prefer Salem or New Orleans? I haven't been to either of them, but I would like to go to New Orleans. That's like the one place in the US that I really, really, really would like to go to. It seems like a really cool place. I've been to the US once already. I went to Pennsylvania because I had relatives there a long time ago, which was nice. It was a great experience. But if I'm going back to the US, it would be New Orleans, I think. It seems to be cool. A cool atmosphere. There's a lot of music. There seems to be a lot of interesting things going on in terms of art and a lot of creativity in general, magic of course, and all that history. Yeah, I think I would like to go to New Orleans. Who was the very first person you watched on YouTube in the tarot witchy community? That would be Kelly-Ann Maddox. She has taught me so much about the tarot. Thank you so much, Kelly-Ann, if you ever see this. I think most people who see this will have already found her channel, but if you haven't, I'll drop a link below. You need to go and check it out if you haven't already. Kelly-Ann Maddox is brilliant. I love her. Do you prefer spreads or freeform when doing a tarot reading? Spreads. I really like spreads. I enjoy watching YouTube videos where people show off and tell about their spreads that they designed. And I really like trying out new spreads. Do you have a ritual or routine you do before or during a reading? Not really. I just get started. I don't do a lot of rituals or routines. I just do things. Are you a day or night person? I'm basically a day person, but sort of more shifting towards the later part of the day. I'm not a morning person at all, and I tend to sort of stay up pretty late into the night, but like I still like want to be awake during the day and do things during the day. Are you left-handed, right-handed, or ambidextrous? I'm pretty ambidextrous. I prefer to use the left hand for most things, like I write with my left hand and so on. I find it easier and more comfortable, but I can do things with my right hand too, and there are some things that I actually prefer to do with the right hand, like if I'm cutting things with a scissor, I do that with the right hand. On the very rare occasion I attempt at playing a guitar, I hold the guitar as if I was right-handed and so on. And some things it doesn't really matter. When I play like badminton, I can use either hand. Sometimes I toss, what's it called? The thing between the hands. That confuses the opponent. So I'm mostly left-handed, but basically ambidextrous. That was all. That was a quick one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.